Hey guys, so I just wanted to talk about how I had this very, not really sudden, but it was a process of a revelation where I just realized that, you know, like once you hit rock bottom, things really do get better. It's not just a saying. People don't just say that to you because you're in shitty circumstances and they want you to not be suicidal. It really is true. Like, most of October and November, or most of all of October and a decent amount of November, I was just in the worst mindset where I just couldn't get over the fact that everything in my life seemed to be going wrong. When I say everything, I mean everything. Personally, I just had a lot of shit going on, with my ex and just my friends, and just there was just so much going on. Sorry, my air conditioner is making a lot of noise right now and I don't know why, but so there was just a lot of shit going on. My grades weren't at all where I wanted them to be because first semester is always really hard, and you're adjusting and you know, like adjusting to the amount of schoolwork, and also just everything in your life is suddenly very different. So you're just working, trying to figure out what you're supposed to do. There was just so much going on in my life, and a lot of my house got destroyed from the hurricane, and I just had all of this weight and all of this anxiety on me, and I felt it at all times. And it was just really horrible. I just was so sad all of the time, and no one actually really knows about this because I didn't really talk to anyone about it because I don't know, I'm not really that type of person. I don't really tell people my problems a lot. I really hold a lot in. I only tell people when I feel I have to. I don't like to I don't want to worry other people with my problems. I should just deal with them on my own. Even though I am a very emotional person, I don't like to, I don't want to ruin someone else's day just because, my day sucks. I'm just not, I don't know, I just hold in a lot of my problems. So I didn't tell anyone about it. And I legitimately thought I had depression. I was I've developed depression. I'm going to a psychiatrist when I go home because there's something that's not right up here because I'm feeling like this all the time. And I have reasons to, but at the same time, I don't like feeling like this all the time. I just hate it. But I couldn't get out of it. I was stuck. I was very much stuck in this sad little rut, and I didn't know how to get out of it because a lot of stuff, it was a lot of things that I couldn't change. I was trying really hard in my schoolwork, but my grades at the beginning sucked, so it wasn't being lifted as quickly as I wanted. Or I have professors who are really hard graders, so I feel I work so hard, and they don't really grade me, they don't give me good grades, and I put so much effort into it. I just had all this personal drama going on, and I couldn't fix that. I just had to deal with it, and it was really bothering me. So I finally, just beginning of November, I don't know what it was, it just hit me like a truck, and I was I'm sick of feeling like this. I'm so done with feeling like this. I need to just get over everything because me feeling sad doesn't do anything anymore. I felt sad for a month. I'm done feeling sad like this. So I just I just started getting over it, and when people say time heals all wounds, it really does. There's I had a lot of things going on with my ex, when me and him broke up in June, and then there was all this other stuff that ended up happening much later. But now it's just I don't even, I'm always of course going to love him very much. He's still very much relevant in my life. I still talk to him every couple of days, and we always oh, hey, how are you? I know what's going on in his life, and he basically knows what's going on in mine too. I'm just always gonna have that tie with him, but at the same time, I have no desire to be back with him. And it took a while. It does really take time, and I was very impatient because I got over him, and then it was just all this stuff happened, and then it took more time again. And it really does, time heals all wounds, and honestly, when you do hit rock bottom, it can only get better. I'm in such a better place than I was a month ago. That is ridiculous, honestly. It's so ridiculous, and I'm just really happy right now. I don't know what it is right now. I'm just feeling very inspirational, and I had this epiphany, and I was I need to talk about it. And I don't know, just you just have to be open to life and let life give you good things. Like, you just, if you just sit around being upset, like, life isn't going to, like, if you love life, life will love you back, you know what I mean? Like, you just have to be open to everything, and you can't just, like, you have to be optimistic about things. You have to have hope, because you sitting around feeling upset doesn't do anything. And, like, I am the biggest believer in that now, especially because, like, I feel like I wasted so much time being upset over things I couldn't change because I couldn't deal with them properly. And I do think I needed that dealing time. I do think I really needed that time to figure everything out and learn how to deal with it. But at the same time, like, I am very, I really do wish I hadn't wasted, sorry, I'm sick. I really do wish I hadn't wasted so much time being upset over things instead of just figuring out the best way to deal with them. And, you know, like, when you love somebody, you're always going to love them, especially the first love. You know, you just do. Like, you have a very strong attachment. Sorry. And that doesn't just go away over time. But time heals all wounds. Nowhere to go with that. And you know what? I'm very much happy for this kid. Like, he has a lot of things going good in his life right now. And, you know, like, I couldn't be happier for him. Like, like, honestly, like, I'm happy he's happy because that's what love is. Real love is when someone else's happiness is your happiness. That's what real love is. And I just think that everyone who's out there and having a rough time, you should just look around you and realize all the things you have to be grateful for. Like, my house got destroyed in the hurricane. Like, most of my house got destroyed in the hurricane. But you know what? Like, no one in my family died. My family's all still alive. You know, like, I should just be grateful that my family's even still alive, and, you know, like, they're getting it through. Like, they're fixing things. Like, my house is being constructed on right now as we speak, getting fixed. Like, you know, my grades, like, everyone has a rough first semester because it's a lot of adjustment and things, but, like, you know, like, there's still time to change. Like, I'm still young. I'm 18 years old. I'm a freshman in college. It's only my first semester. I have time to turn things totally around before I have to go into the real world. Like, I have so much time. There's going to be so much opportunity coming my way. I have just a lot to be grateful for. Like, I'm at my dream school. I have great friends who, like, I really love. Like, they're awesome. I have a family that's still together and alive, and, you know, like, my house is being fixed. Like, I have insurance, and it's able to be fixed. You know, like, some people lost their entire houses. Like, and, you know, like, I'm gonna find someone else to love someday. You know, like, there will be other people in my life there are gonna be plenty of guys coming in and out of my life. You know, some of them I'm gonna love, some of them are gonna love me, some of them are gonna love each other. It's just gonna be, you know, like, there's no telling what's to come, but I have a good feeling that it's good things. I'm just really happy, and I think that if you're at home feeling sad right now, or if you're in bed, like, crying your fucking eyes out, or if you're hurting yourself or starving yourself or anything because your life isn't what you want it to be, you can make it what you want it to be, and you just need to realize all the things in your life that are going right, and they will get better. Things will get better, I promise you. I'm walking proof of that. I promise.